Hello everyone, happy Monday the 21st of October. Owen Jennings here, your spiritual guide, coming in with the energies for this week. Starting today, the 21st of October, until Sunday, the 27th of October. So I hope that you are all well. Yeah, hope you're all feeling good, basically, and ready for a new week. So, um, the energies are quite good this week, you'd be glad to know. It's as if we're being given a chance to sort of put our puzzle back together, our puzzle pieces. So we've been through a lot, as you know, with the eclipse and various super moons, and we had another super full moon last week. So now it's time to kind of, keep going basically, and be true to yourself. I mean, that is the key, definitely. Um, and what does that mean? That basically means, not doing anything that goes against your values. It means if something doesn't feel right, then you acknowledge that and you do something about it. Or don't do something, depending on what it is. It means saying no instead of yes when you want to say no. Um, it means saying yes, even if it to the right things that feel good, even if they're pushing you slightly out of your comfort zone, because that's where expansion and growth takes place. So there's a lot of transformation this week. There's a lot of feeling like, that's why I had to go through all of that. to understand where I am now, basically, and sort of have quite a few aha moments. There's also this feeling of there's this kind of death and rebirth energy, which always sounds quite scary, but it actually means endings but new beginnings coming in. And as you know, you need to let go of something in order to allow the new energies to come in. So, so it's positive. Um, and if you haven't quite let something end that needs to be gone, to be finished with, then maybe you can do that this week. We're also heading into Scorpio season. I think that's tomorrow. Scorpio is an interesting, well, they're all interesting, aren't they? But interesting horoscope sign. It's all about very intuitive. It's a very intuitive sign. It very much goes with the flow of life, but it also looks at sort of your shadow as well. What are the learnings to be had from your shadow self as well. But that's just starting to begin now. So you might feel that coming in. There's a lot of magic around this star sign as well. So yeah, we're changing seasons, and of course on Sunday, yeah, in the northern hemisphere, our clocks go back. So we're going to lose. No, we're going to lose an hour in bed. No, we're going to gain an hour in bed. Amazing. But it does mean that the nights will be getting darker that bit quicker. But setting us up nicely for Halloween the following week, and so on. I think this time of year is quite magical, and it does feel like it has a magical element to it. The trees are well and truly losing their leaves, and they're letting go, so we need to do the same. Right? So let's bring in my guides and see what else they have to say about this. And yeah, let's just see. Hello, everyone. Yes, indeed, this is a week where you might start feeling like your life is starting to make sense so that you understand why you had to go through those, as Owen put it last week, the spin cycle in the washing machine, so that you um, are now on your more authentic path, shall we say. That you've shaken off a few things that you needed to sort out in your life, and you're realizing who you are and what you're here to do next, really. So, this week's a lot about transformation, a lot about having that inner knowing. As Alwyn says, Scorpio's coming on in now. That's a very intuitive sign anyway, and asks you to connect with your feelings and your intuition more deeply. There's also this chance to kind of really show up completely as you are without any apology, and you know, sticking or keeping to your truth in that moment. So not necessarily, you know, um, being difficult or anything like that, just being honest and truthful. And you know, if somebody or something is trying to draw you in and you're not interested or it doesn't feel right, then you have every right to say no. You always have, but we're feeling that this week you're going to feel that and know that finally you don't have to go around pleasing everybody. People will respect you anyway, and it also strengthens your boundaries. So it's a great week to take some action this week as well. Some issues are also going to be resolved. So we see there's this energy of resolution because it's a good week this week for sorting things out as well. So if you need to have a conversation with somebody about something that might have been tricky to have a conversation about before, or it just wasn't the right time, then you might find those opportunities coming your way to resolve something as well. So it is a lovely week for sorting things out, really. There's also this real opportunities energy coming in. So almost like you've gone round in a cycle of life. Um, you may feel that you've come full circle on some things as well. But even though you've come full circle, you're a different person, so you'll react differently. And it may well be that what you're actually doing is you're taking all your knowledge, all your information, everything that you've learned, and using that in a slightly different way to maybe how you've used it before. So we're picking up here, particularly in your businesses, if you're running a business, maybe things are starting to click into place where you feel like, oh, I've been here before, where I'm not sure what to do, but actually what you're being asked to do is bring together everything you've learned and fit it together somehow, rather than having maybe separate offers and things like that, maybe bringing them all together. And there's also this, and that might also be the case in your personal life as well. You know, how can you approach something differently? Yes, it might be the same issue, but can you approach it in a different way? And then we have this sort of, as I was saying earlier, like this death and rebirth. If we were picking a card in the tarot, it would be the death and rebirth card. So it's really about things ending, but allowing, as they end, allowing those new beginnings to come in. And you might not think of new beginnings at this time of year, but actually, why not? You know, it doesn't have to be at the beginning of the year or the beginning of the summer or something like that. It can be at any time. And you're really looking deeply now into your souls and really asking what your soul wants to do, what your soul is here to do. And this is really supported as Scorpio season kicks off. So a great week really for getting some clarity, some aha moments, for simply feeling like you're suddenly in the right place. And by feeling you're suddenly in the right place, you're giving off that energy. You know, the energy can be felt by everyone else, and that will bring people and opportunities your way because you'll be attracting them. And we mean people that align with you and opportunities that align with you. Um, some of you may even get job offers or um, potential collaborations. So, all in all, a really good week, and we hope that you enjoy these positive energies, and we'll be back next week. Okay, so it sounds like it's a positive week, which is amazing. Um, and yeah, I hope you really, really enjoy it and make the most of it because goodness knows what will happen next. So take care, and I'll be back next week. Bye for now.